Welcome to our interactive storybook, Oz, the Magical Adventure. First, you need to choose how you'd like to read the story. If you want the story read to you, click on Read to Me. If you want to read the story one page at a time, click on Read by Myself. Read by myself. Read by myself. Beginner. The tornado. One day, a big tornado picked up Dorothy, Toto, and their house.
Toto! Toto, come quickly!
Tornado. A tornado is a huge storm with strong wind and rain. The Land of Oz. The tornado dropped Dorothy and Toto's house in the Land of Oz.
Where am I?
Welcome to the Land of Oz!
Hello!
Drop. If you drop something, you let it fall to the ground. The Good Witch appears. Glinda the Good Witch told Dorothy to go and see the Wizard of Oz.
How will I find the Wizard of Oz?
You must follow the yellow brick road. It will lead you to the gates of Emerald City.
Witch. A witch is a make-believe woman with magical powers. Scarecrow. Dorothy met a scarecrow who wished he had a brain.
Ah, that feels much better. Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for a brain.
Scarecrow. A scarecrow is a pretend person made of straw and old clothes. He is used to scare birds away from crops. Brain. Your brain is the part of your head that you think with. Tin Woodman. They met a Tin Woodman who wished he had a heart.
Oh, that feels so much better. Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for a heart.
Woodman. A woodman is a man who cuts down trees. In this story, the woodman is made out of tin. Heart. Your heart is the part of your body that pumps blood. It is inside your chest. Cowardly lion. Then they met a cowardly lion who wished he had some courage.
Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for some courage.
Courage. Someone who has courage is brave and is not afraid to face danger. The scarlet poppies. Dorothy, Toto, and Lion fell fast asleep in the field of poppies.
I'm so sleepy.
Oh, I was really enjoying that snooze.
Field. A field is an area of land used for growing crops or for animals to graze in. Poppies. Poppies are flowers with large petals. Poppies can be red, orange, yellow, or white. Emerald City. They walked to the gates of Emerald City and asked to see the Wizard of Oz.
Glinda told us to see the Wizard of Oz.
Glinda? Well, why didn't you say so? Please, enter.
Emerald. Emeralds are beautiful green gems that sparkle. Wizard. A wizard is a make-believe man with magical powers. 2. They walked to the gates of city and asked to Oz, the Wizard of Oz. Then each of them told the Wizard of Oz their wishes.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Why do you seek me?
Then each of Wizard told them the wishes Oz there. The terrible task. The wizard said they had to defeat the Wicked Witch of the West.
Be gone! Your time is up!
Wicked. Someone who is wicked is evil and behaves badly. Search for the witch. They walked through the dark forest towards the wicked witch.
There's the Wicked Witch's castle. Oh no! What's that? There in the sky!
Forest. A forest is an area of land full of trees. Winged monkeys. Whoosh! They were picked up and taken to the Wicked Witch's castle.
Put me down! Help! Help!
Castle. A castle is a large building with thick walls and high towers. The Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch was very mean and made Dorothy wash the floor.
I am the wickedest Wicked Witch of all!
Mean. Someone who is mean is unkind to others. Defeating the witch. Dorothy threw water at the Wicked Witch, and she melted away.
Take that, you horrible witch! I'm melting! I'm melting! You were far too clever for me!
Melted. In this story, melted means disappeared. Return to Emerald City. The wizard gave everyone their wishes, but he couldn't help poor Dorothy.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. I don't know how to get you home.
Poor Dorothy. Dorothy was very sad until Glinda the Good Witch came to help her.
Oh, who are you?
I am Glinda, the Good Witch, and I'm here to help you.
The Silver Shoes. Glinda told Dorothy to tap her heels together 3 times.
Take me home! Take me home! Take me home!
To tap is to make a gentle sound. Heels. Heels are the back part of your shoes and the back part of your feet. Home again. Dorothy and Toto were very happy to be back home again.
Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, I'm home.
Options. Options. How to use this disc. Options. Stationary. Navigation. Parents' notes. Challenge. The tornado. Dorothy lived in Kansas with her little dog Toto. One day, a huge tornado picked up Dorothy and her house.
Toto! Toto, come quickly!
Tornado. A tornado is a violent storm in the shape of a dark funnel. The Land of Oz. The house landed in the beautiful Land of Oz. Dorothy stepped out into the Munchkin village.
Where am I?
Welcome to the Land of Oz!
Village. A village is a small group of houses in the country. The Good Witch appears. Dorothy asked Glinda the Good Witch how to get home. You should ask the wizard, Glinda replied.
How will I find the Wizard of Oz?
You must follow the yellow brick road. It will lead you to the gates of Emerald City.
Witch. A witch is an imaginary woman who does magic. Scarecrow. Along the yellow brick road, Dorothy and Toto met a scarecrow. I wish I had a brain, said Scarecrow.
Ah, that feels much better. Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for a brain.
Scarecrow. A scarecrow is a pretend person used to scare birds away from crops. Brain. Your brain is the part of your head that you use to think with. Tin Woodman. Then they met a Tin Woodman and helped him oil his joints. I wish I had a heart, said Tin Woodman.
Oh, that feels so much better. Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for a heart.
Woodman. A woodman is a tree cutter. In this story, he is made out of tin. Joints. Joints are parts of the body where two bones meet. Your elbow is a joint. Cowardly Lion. Then they met a lion who acted brave but was really a coward. I wish I had some courage, said Lion.
Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for some courage.
Coward. A coward is someone who is scared to face danger. Courage. Someone who has courage is brave and is not afraid to face danger. The Scarlet Poppies. Dorothy, Toto, and Lion fell asleep in the field of magic poppies. Tin Woodman had to yell to wake them.
I'm not so sleepy.
Oh, I was really enjoying that snooze.
Poppies. Poppies are flowers with large petals. Poppies can be red, orange, yellow, or white. Emerald City. At last they arrived at the sparkling gates of Emerald City. "We're here to see the wizard," said Dorothy.
Glinda told us to see the Wizard of Oz.
Glinda? Well, why didn't you say so? Please, enter.
Emerald. Emeralds are beautiful green gems that sparkle. Wizard. A wizard is an imaginary man who does magic. The Wizard of Oz. They each stepped forward and told the Wizard of Oz their wishes. They waited for the wizard to answer.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Why do you seek me?
The Terrible Task. The Wizard of Oz. They each stepped forward and told the Wizard of Oz their wishes. The Terrible Task. At last the wizard spoke. "I will give you your wishes," he said, "if you defeat the Wicked Witch of the West."
Be gone! Your time is up!
Wicked. Someone who is wicked is evil and behaves badly. Search for the witch. The 5 friends walked towards the witch's castle. In the dark forest, they heard strange sounds.
There's the Wicked Witch's castle. Oh no! What's that? There in the sky.
Strange. If something is strange, it is unusual or different from normal. Winged monkeys. Whoosh! Dorothy and her friends were carried up to the witch's castle by the winged monkeys.
Put me down! Help! Help!
Winged monkeys. Winged monkeys are make-believe monkeys with wings. The Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch of the West was very mean. She made poor Dorothy scrub the castle floor.
I am the wickedest Wicked Witch of all.
Mean. Someone who is mean is mean. Someone who is mean is unkind to others. Defeating the witch. Dorothy threw a bucket of water over the witch and she melted. Dorothy had defeated the Wicked Witch.
Take that, you horrible witch! I'm melting! I'm melting! You were far too clever for me!
Melted. When something has melted, it has turned from solid to liquid. In this story, melted means disappeared. Return to Emerald City. The wizard gave Scarecrow a brain, Tin Woodman a heart, and Lion courage, but he couldn't help Dorothy.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. I don't know how to get you home.
Poor Dorothy. "I want to go home," said Dorothy. Her 3 friends looked very sad, but then Glinda came to help.
Oh, who are you?
I am Glinda, the Good Witch, and I'm here to help you.
The Silver Shoes. Glinda told Dorothy her shoes would take her home. Tap your heels together, she said.
Take me home. Take me home. Take me home.
Heels. Heels are the back part of your shoes and the back part of your feet. Tap. To tap is to make a gentle sound. Home again. Suddenly, Dorothy was back in Kansas. She ran towards the house, so happy to be back home.
Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, I'm home.
Options. Advanced. The tornado. Dorothy lived in Kansas with her dog Toto. Her life was very dull until a huge tornado came roaring across the prairie. It picked up Dorothy and her house.
Toto! Toto, come quickly!
Prairie. A prairie is a large grassy field found in North America. Tornado. A tornado is a violent storm in the shape of a dark funnel. The Land of Oz. The house landed with a great big thud. Dorothy looked out to see the Land of Oz. She walked outside and found herself surrounded by munchkins.
Where am I?
Welcome to the Land of Oz!
Thud. A thud is a dull, sudden noise. Surrounded. When you are surrounded, you have people or things all around you. The Good Witch appears. Glinda the Good Witch gave Dorothy a pair of silver shoes. Dorothy asked her how to get home. You must go and see the Wizard of Oz, Glinda said.
How will I find the Wizard of Oz?
You must follow the yellow brick road. It will lead you to the gates of Emerald City.
Pair. A pair is a set of similar or identical things that are used together. Scarecrow. Dorothy and Toto followed the yellow brick road and came to a wheat field. Can you help me? Said the funny Scarecrow. I wish I had a brain.
Ah, that feels much better. Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for a brain.
Wheat. Wheat is a plant that is grown on farms. We grind wheat to make flour. Tin Woodman. Then Dorothy, Toto, and Scarecrow found a Tin Woodman. They oiled his joints so he could move again. Thank you, he said, but I wish I had a heart.
Ah, that feels so much better. Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for a heart.
Joints. Joints are parts of the body where two bones meet. Your elbow is a joint. Cowardly Lion. Suddenly, a huge lion jumped out with a loud roar. Toto barked and scared the lion. I'm really a coward, he said. I wish I had some courage.
Can I come with you to see the wizard? I'd like to ask him for some courage.
Coward. A coward is someone who has courage. Someone who has courage is the Scarlet Poppies. They discovered a field of magical poppies. Dorothy, Toto, and Lion fell fast asleep. Wake up, yelled Scarecrow and Tin Woodman. Wake up!
I'm so sleepy.
Oh, I was really enjoying that snooze.
Discovered. To discover is to find out something you didn't know. Emerald City. Finally, they arrived at the gates of Emerald City. The walls were green and glittered with jewels. "We're here to see the Wizard of Oz," said Dorothy.
Glinda told us to see the Wizard of Oz.
Glinda? Well, why didn't you say so? Please, enter.
Jewels. Jewels are sparkling stones such as emeralds. They can be used to make jewelry. The Wizard of Oz. Trembling, they each stepped forward. Scarecrow asked for a brain. Tin Woodman asked for a heart. Lion asked for courage. And Dorothy asked to go home.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Why do you seek me?
Trembling. A trembling person is someone who is shaking with fear or excitement. The terrible task. Finally, the Wizard of Oz answered them. "I will grant your wishes," he said, "but only if you find and defeat the Wicked Witch of the West."
Be gone! Your time is up!
Grant. To grant is to let someone have something. Defeat. To defeat someone is to beat them in a game or fight. Search for the witch. The 5 friends went in search of the Wicked Witch's castle. They found themselves in a dark forest full of scary creatures and strange sounds.
There's the Wicked Witch's castle. Oh no! What's that? There in the sky!
Creatures. Creatures are living things. In this story, creatures are animals that live in the forest. Winged monkeys. Whoosh! The winged monkeys swooped down on Dorothy and her friends. They were carried high up over the mountains to the Wicked Witch's castle.
Put me down! Help! Help!
Swooped. To swoop is to fly down very fast and snatch something up. The Wicked Witch. In the castle, the Wicked Witch was waiting for them. She was very evil and made Dorothy scrub and clean from morning to night.
I am the wickedest Wicked Witch of all!
Evil. Someone who is evil is very cruel to others. Scrub. To scrub is to rub something clean with a wet brush or cloth. Scrub. To scrub. Defeating the witch. The Wicked Witch wanted Dorothy's silver shoes. When she tried to steal them, Dorothy threw water over her, and the witch melted.
Take that, you horrible witch! I'm melting! I'm melting! You were far too clever for me!
Steal. To steal is to take something that belongs to someone else without asking. Return to Emerald City. They discovered the wizard wasn't a real wizard after all. He couldn't help Dorothy go home, but he could still help the others with their wishes.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. I don't know how to get you home.
Discovered. To discover is to... Poor Dorothy. "You can stay here with us," said Dorothy's friends. Dorothy was still very upset. "I just want to go home," she sighed. Then Glinda appeared.
Oh, who are you?
I am Glinda, the Good Witch, and I'm here to help you.
Upset. Someone who is upset is unhappy about something. Sigh. To sigh is to make a sad noise. The silver shoes. Glinda told Dorothy that her silver shoes were magical. Tap your heels together 3 times, she said. Dorothy hugged her friends goodbye.
Take me home. Take me home. Take me home.
Tap. Home again. The next thing Dorothy knew, she was back in Kansas. She picked up Toto and ran towards her house, so excited to be home again.
Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, I'm home.
Excited. When you are excited, you are very happy and looking forward to something. Quit. Do you really want to quit? Yes. Come back soon and we'll read the story again.